what you're saying. Nani? Get out my business, okay?
All right. Hey, how you guys doing? My name's Hero. That's Eric. This is our favorite segment of the show. This is the Crazy Karen Corner. And can we just give a shout out to, me and Eric for producing this to the extent that we got this done before 8:30? Like, just shout out to you, Eric, man. I appreciate you.
Round of applause.
I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for kicking it for us. But today I bring to you red shirt Keith Cole III, because, and I'm gonna stick on this, and I've said it once, I'll say it again. These masks are the only form of salvation for people like him. So what we have here is Dennis Bunch, a passenger. He shared this video, and I'm gonna let it play out here. But basically, what you're about to watch is this dude in the red, and at least let's listen to the whole story. Actually, he loses his shit because he's asked to wear a mask, and we'll talk about the context and the things in between. But let's just get it.
Sit down now. You can't hold us. We're not on the ground, sir. Sit. Yes, we are. We're only grounded. Sit. You see anybody else get down? Sit. God. Sit.
They're currently trying to land the plane.
Joe Biden. Really?
And he screams out Joe Biden there at the end.
Now. Sit down now. You can't hold us. We're not on the ground, sir. Sit. Yes, we are. We're only
Disorderly conduct. Can we get a Class A misdemeanor?
Federal misdemeanor.
God.
Like, they're currently trying to land the plane as this guy.
The American Airlines pilot stands his ground as a passenger confronts him. Another video shows the same passenger in his seat apparently growling at the flight crew.
I just was watching the guy because we were unsure what
Is he drunk? Or did he miss his meds?
In case something does happen here,
We'll talk about it.
Dennis Bush recorded these videos on board American Airlines Flight 1802 from LA to Salt Lake City this afternoon.
He would get up out of his seat.
How quickly would you have been shot, Eric?
Kind of on edge. We didn't know.
They would have put a hole in the fuselage to take
Salt
me
Lake
down.
City police arrested the passenger, who detectives identify as 61-year-old Timothy Armstrong from Las Vegas. Armstrong was taken to the hospital and then cited for public intoxication and disorderly conduct. This year, the FAA reports there have been over 4,000
Is he faking sleep or
reports
something?
of unruly passengers
So-
on flights. 3,000 of those.
So I'll pause it. So basically, from what I understand of the story, and this is just based on, he's clearly intoxicated, but he mixed drugs with alcohol, which is a no-no.
Ooh, right.
So apparently he took a Xanax to relax himself while he was still drunk, intoxicated. And for all you guys that don't know, you don't need a lot of alcohol in order to cause the adverse reaction that you will get in this situation. He probably had to get his stomach pumped or something of that nature, or had to do a cold thing to stop himself from probably aspirating once he got intoxicated, because like at that point he was coming down. But the thing that we want to kind of just throw everyone's attention to here is people are not handling coming back outside. And we talked about the privilege tree in the past, but the things the things that weren't brought up in this article, and that I feel the people don't do a good job with, and I'll try and see if I can get it here, is this segment.
Dennis says the flight crew on this American flight kept a bad situation from
This
becoming
guy
worse.
right here
Really handled the situation.
This guy right here had the potential, right? This guy right here had the potential to cause some major damage. And there's a part of me that feels like, what was your game plan here, my guy? What was your game plan here? Well, like, he said some horrific things. He made a comment to an Asian group couple. It was sitting in front of him saying that they're the reason we have to do this. He called out Joe Biden's name several times. It's just, what drives people past this point? Like, why did a man with cargo shorts, a dad bod, and an island for a haircut think that he was going to rise to the occasion? Like, is this something that we need to just become comfortable with? That's like the crazies coming out, Eric?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I've seen them on both sides. People don't want to follow the rules. You know, I know some people very close to me who just they don't care. They're over it. I get being over it, but and I'm not one of those people who blindly follow the rules. Listen, COVID, I can't fight COVID because I can't see it. So what I do is just protect my airway and try to help you protect yours by protecting mine. So if everybody had that mindset, I feel like this would be a lot easier. People just feel like it's an encroachment on their normal way of life, but I don't know. You can come up with all the conspiracy theories that you want. Yes, it was made in the lab. So what? It's out and about now, walking around looking for a throat to jump down. So what you gonna do? You gonna walk? You gonna let it beat you up? Or you gonna put a mask on? That's how I feel about it. But you know, there's other is on YouTube. People like this walking around, yelling and screaming and making a scene and being completely obnoxious when it's really not that difficult in my estimation. Way overblown, way out of pocket. And this dude obviously has some problem that he's drunk in the middle of the day and popping Xanax. So, I mean, hopefully he had a script for that. But that's irresponsible. He too old for that.
I just want y'all to know something, right? Okay, like you have to look both ways because you cross the road these days. Real talk, because these people are sitting next to you on planes. These people are talking next to you. They're standing next to you. And as I was in the airport, there was a dude who, you know, there's something that's, you know, you a different type of ignorant when you're listening to a movie, no headphones on in the airport, and fucking Delta has said we're gonna start boarding Class A, and he's still laughing, like he's still going full throttle. And it's just something about that just makes me wonder, like, have we lost that part of us? Like, I definitely feel like this guy had some privilege about himself. That intoxicated mind spoke some sober thoughts, and he's gonna suffer the consequences. Like they said in the video, upwards of $100 million in fines are predicted to go out by the end of the year.
Run it up. Run it up.
Just take care of yourselves, and also don't try and be a hero in this situation. Like, there's a bunch of people on that plane that probably could have subdued him, but if the captain, while the plane was landing, if the pilot had to stop landing the plane, there's normally two people in there, so relax. Mm-hmm. If one of them had to get up and leave the cockpit to assist, I think we need to start bringing marshals back onto all flights.
Bro, I'm there. I don't see why we're not. Maybe we need to holler at the DOJ, see if they can get the U.S. Marshals, somebody out there, Texas Rangers, somebody get the fed. Hey, the Capitol Police been deputized across the country. Why can't they get on the plane? Listen, they got jurisdiction like nobody business.
And another thing, I just want to call out the officers also in this situation. Bad tactic. Not offloading the plane full of passengers before you try to take a belligerent person who was willing to stand up during the middle of a flight. Because
bro, say that again, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Why did you supposed to go back there, sit on his lap while he's handcuffed, get the plane off, rough him up a little bit when no one's around, and then take him off the plane?
I just don't get, like, because if he was okay, and this is just a hypothetical. If he pulls a razor out of his pocket, you know they're drawing their weapons, and everyone within a 16-mile radius is in trouble. So I just don't get why these actions weren't taken, but you know what? It's just our job to give you guys the news and a little bit of laughs here and there, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I think it was a great show. I honestly loved this. This is a great show. I was dipped in chocolate, and Mickey Mouse don't got shit on me. Per Keisha's request. But we had a lot of people come through. We appreciate you guys. But Eric, for the meantime and in between time, man, where they can find us for the last time of the night?
Right here on Twitch, man. And we got our backup faithful side piece YouTube, man. Shout out to the people who rock with us on Facebook. Shout out to everybody, man, who has been rocking with us down here in the comment section. Make sure you go down, hit that link tree, see where we are, man. We're like Visa everywhere you need to be, man. Heroes TikTok famous. Instagram finna be back popping. We got the trap back jumping over on Instagram. So make sure you go over there and watch those videos. Tell us what you think about the content we putting out, man. What y'all want to hear? Topics y'all want to hear, things y'all want to see, man. We'll catch up with y'all on the flip side.
For sure. And y'all already know, Twitch, if you got Papa Bezos send you stuff with Amazon Prime, Papa Bezos been paying us, you feel me? Papa Bezos been paying us, man.
Because YouTube won't do it.
YouTube won't do it. But hey, we've been getting all full disclosure, due to Eric's uptick on IG, we've gotten some people to come back on YouTube, and we appreciate it. Now Facebook, we need like I think 10,000 follows. So the slow burn, because we're not paying you guys. Go fuck yourself. But for everybody else, hey yo, if you want to looking at me and Eric and you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, I'm too hot. These guys are so attractive. I can't handle this. Hey, we're on Anchor. You can listen to our succulent voices and enjoy the show from a distance. Hey, we won't tell if you don't tell, okay? So just make sure you check out those links. Everything will be down there for y'all. And, without any further ado, I appreciate you guys. We're going to roll them credits.
Hey, hold on. Before you do that, Keisha said she the boss, so go ahead and change that name before we break.
You know what? I humbly apologize. I'm so sorry, Keisha. You so right. Shout out to Keisha. Eric, you want to explain what the booth boss is real quick?
Yeah, so for those of y'all who stuck around this long and y'all haven't really been rocking with us a long time, man, the booth boss is the person who comes down there and is boss hogging the comment section, man. So we give you the title of the booth boss. So what happens is you come in this week, you spam the comment section. Mm-hmm. What we do is we put your name up, and next week you're the boss for the entire week. If you come back and you repeat, then your name stays up there. We low-key be trying to see who name gonna stay up there the longest. We already know who's got the longest tenure of the booth boss. So shout out to Nafi. You know what I mean? Make sure I give credit where credit's due.
So long she got her own goddamn.
Exactly, Keisha. Listen, when you finish school, homie, we might have to talk.
We could catch the five, but it's so hard to find through the daily grind. Been working overtime, and I'm sleep deprived. Shorty on my line, and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night. Don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end is sight. Slow it down.